Hey guys, this is Mr. Do Right back at y'all once again, or maybe for the first time. And I just came across this game Minecraft. I seen videos of it a lot on YouTube, and I always wondered what the hell is this 8-bit looking game here. But you know, I had a friend, I still got a friend named Snicker Fritz. You should check out his channel. I'll put his link in the description. And I was watching him play. Then I started watching some other videos and some more videos, and pretty much I got caught up in this, and I wanted to try it myself. So I said, you know what? I'll get the game and I'll start playing it, and maybe I'll do a video. I mean, there's so many videos. Probably no chance that you'll watch this video because there's so many damn videos. But you know what? Screw it. I'll put out a video. Who cares? So this is going to be a little 20-minute video, pretty much exactly 20 minutes. And I was going to start messing around in creative mode. Now, the original plan was to do a survival mode, and I did that, and it was pretty cool. But I spent so much time building stuff that I wanted to actually just try my hand out at actually building and kind of learning the mechanics of the game and everything, because, man, I suck. And you'll see how much I suck, because I suck. But, you know, I got this sped up so you can see what I'm doing, and I just wanted to try it out. And I never played creative mode before. I didn't know I had access to everything, which is pretty sweet. So my plan is, you know, since I was in the Navy and everything, and my goal was to make a show, kind of, I don't know, like me sitting on me being on a deserted island, and I have to survive, and I'm going to make certain things to try to help myself get rescued. And one of the things I wanted to do was make a lighthouse. But I also know in survival mode, you need to have basic shelter. So I said, why can't I just combine both of those together? And, you know, I did it in survival mode, and it was cool and all. I mean, it takes a long time. You got to get all the resources and everything. But I said, you know what? I want to make this in creative mode just to try out some stuff and see what I can do. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to start making my, what you call it, lighthouse slash house. You know, a lighthouse and house, the same thing. So this is my, well, it's not even a lighthouse. I ain't going to sit up here and lie. It is a light tower. Because I don't know, I like monumental type building, so I wanted to make something big. And since I got the resources and I can do whatever the hell I want to do, that's what I'm going to do. So I saw this little island. I said, man, this is perfect just to sit on this little island, and that'd be perfect, like a light tower in the harbor, you know. So I decided to clear out this spot, and I was gonna go ahead and you know, I don't know, make it actually look nice. So I wanted to clear out this sand. I hate sand. I mean, first thing I found out is you don't ever be under sand when you digging it, because boy, are you going to be in trouble. So all I'm gonna do is just go around and lay down this sandstone and everything, because really and truthfully, man, I want it to be nice. I want it to be nice, even though I don't know why I picked this sandstone. I mean, I could have did anything, but I figured if it's going to be on an island like this, and if it's had to be sand, then it might as well be some nice looking sand, not this old goofy looking sand and stuff, you know. You know, it's funny, I was in the Navy, but I have no stories about the beach. Well, you know, that's not a true statement. I have one story about being on a beach, and it was a nude beach. We were in Florida, in Miami, and a bunch of us rented a car, and we decided that we were going to go to Miami Beach, you know, and show off. You know, usually a sailor in the namesake, because I was on the USS Miami, so I was on the namesake boat. You get better treatment, we'll just say. And That's why we went out there in our uniforms. That's the only reason, because, you know, we was trying to, you know, take advantage of our duty. Basically, that's what it was. So we go out there and it wasn't working out the way we planned it. So it wasn't as fun as we liked it. But we were driving around just chilling anyway. We had the car. We had money for gas. We wanted to see Miami. And as we were driving around, we came across this Nude beach, right? And so we was like, man, we should go to this Nude beach. And we like, you know, I'm like, well, you know, we're in our uniform. We're going to stick out like a sore thumb, especially on a Nude beach, and we still got clothes on. They're like, man, who cares? We just going to go out there, walk around, see what we can see, and we just going to keep on going. So somehow, some way, these fools talked me into this, and we go out there, and we on the beach. It's 4 of us, so we walking 4 abreast. The only thing we was missing is the epic music and the slow motion walk and the fog in the background, you know. We walking down the beach like we own the place. And in the distance, you know, we saw this guy running up to us. And of course, he was naked. And I tell you what, that's not a sight that you really want to see. Let's just say he had a dangling particicle. And it was twirling around looking like an airplane propeller, right? And we were like, man, this is not what we thought it was going to be. And it wasn't a young guy either. I mean, it wasn't even a middle-aged guy. This was an old guy. This dude, he had to be between, I don't know, 75 and 80. No bull, for real. And it just tripped me out how he was just running like, hey, this is what I do. What are you doing? Because, oh man, I couldn't believe that, dude. I couldn't believe it. So we walked a little bit further. We said if we see anything else like that, we just gonna leave and stuff, right? So we keep going and we get to this volleyball net and we see people playing. And, you know, we far away, we can't tell nothing, but we could tell they naked. And the funny thing about people on a Nude beach, they do it all the time. And let me tell you, they are tanned. I mean, they are super tan. Like leather purse tanned. And most of the people, their skin looked like leather. They were so tan. It was like Jersey Shore, you know, how they look on there, but with real tanning, not the spray on tan crap. So oh, they look ridiculous. Anyway, just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. So we start getting closer and closer, and we start to see that the people playing volleyball are not young or middle-aged people. They're also older people too. It seems like the only people that go to a Nude beach is dumb sailors and old people. So they sitting up there playing volleyball, jumping around, stuff are flopping everywhere, and all the women were like super old. And you remember when I said that they skin looked like purse leather? Well, the women were jumping around and it looked like they was flapping purses all over the place, man. I tell you what. Yeah, that's my beach story. We got the hell out of there as quick as possible. Dude, that was the craziest stuff I've ever seen. And after that, we went to the mall where it was safe. I mean, if you want to see nude people, just pay the money and go to the strip club. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I know if there's some little kids listening to this, I'm sorry. Wait till you get older. Maybe I'll put some on here and say, look, this is not for little kids. Restricted age or something. If I do make this restrictive age in the future, I might let it fly a little bit more. If that's what you want to hear, then let me know. Because if you do, I can let them fly. But I'm trying to keep it somewhat PG-13. But I'm up here talking about strip clubs and everything. But that's my word of advice for you. Word of the day. If you gonna, well, not word of the day, but a tip for the day. If you want to see naked people, go to a strip club and you can see all the naked people you want. Just pay to get in. You ain't got a tip. You ain't got to buy a dance. You can sit there, buy a drink, and you can sip on that thing all day and watch naked women, or if that's what you into. I don't know if you're into guys, then you might be, you have to go to a whole nother club. Sorry. So here I back to the video. Here I'm sitting up here putting up my foundation, cause I seen a lot of videos people put down foundations first, and then they start building. And I didn't want to just start building on the sand. I wanted to have something up higher. Luckily, I didn't make a beach style foundation where you had the house on piers. So if the waters came up, you wouldn't be flooded. Your house would be above the water. But, I didn't do that because I forgot. I had it in my mind, but I forgot to do it. But then again, I'm going to be digging underground. So, why even worry about that when I'm going to be digging? So I think that was the reason why I didn't do it. Now, most of this stuff I'm working with, I'd never worked with before, but I seen it in videos, and I like these little, I don't know, what you call that stuff? The light box things. I thought that was pretty cool, and I always wanted to use it. Now, you got to bear with me. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever been in creative mode, so I'm not used to this menu, and I don't know where everything is at. I'm not used to using everything. But I'm glad I didn't have to use those damn trunks and with the chest and the crafting table and the furnace. I mean, it was nice just to have everything right there. And so I'm not going to be able to finish this in this first video because, man, it's way too long. Look at my dumb ass sitting up here trying to use the search items. Dude, and I was trying to go back. I didn't even know you could do search. But now we got, well, no, we don't, because I'm going to put down these stairs, of course. But the only reason I was putting down the stairs is so I can have something to get up there with, even though I could probably just jump up there. And this is something I learned also. But it's going to take me a while to figure it out. But if you take that stair and you put it towards the top of the block, it'll put it upside down. Now, I have no idea why you would want that to be upside down. Maybe for some reason you put it upside down, but, whatever. I had to find this out the hard way, and trust me, I didn't figure this out now. I figured this out a long time ago. But I was saying that I'm getting started, but I'm not going to be able to finish this in this episode. It's going to probably be a couple of episodes because it took me a while to build it. And trust me, it took a while. When you see how tall this thing is, I don't know what it is. I get carried away, and I just want to build super tall structures and stuff. So that's what I did with this. I wanted it to be nice. I mean, I'm just starting out, so of course I don't know what I'm doing. So if I could come up with something nice the first time, I think that would be really cool. And that's what I was going for. And I'm rambling on and on and on. So too bad I ain't got another story. How much time I got? Oh, well, I still got time. How about I tell you another story? But a story about what? What you want to hear about? I got a lot of stories, but it's hard to just come up with stories because, I need some kind of context to get me going on the story. Oh, that little octopus thing just reminded me of a story. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's how I remember all my stories. I be at work and somebody will say something, and next thing you know, I remember the story. So the story about the octopus, and it wasn't an octopus. I don't even know if that damn thing is an octopus, but we were out in off the coast of the Bahamas, and we did a swim crawl. Now, you may not know, you might need some backstory, but like I said, I used to be in the Navy, and I was on a submarine, and I was on the USS Miami. So there you go. We were off the coast of the Bahamas in this area. You can look it up on Google Maps or Google Earth or whatever, but it's off to the east of Florida, and it's called the tongue of the ocean. Big, deep bathtub. That's all it was, and we did a lot of submarine exercises out there. And we was done with our exercises and everything, and the captain, we had a cool captain. I mean, he was the coolest. And he did a swim call. And all a swim call is, we come to the surface, and we throw the cargo nets over the side, and people can go swimming. Now, I'm not going to go swimming in the middle of the ocean. I'm just not going to do it. So I decided not to do it. I actually decided to be lookout because I wanted to be out there, and I wanted to give other guys a chance to go swimming. And since I wasn't going to go, I might as well help somebody else out, because that's what you do when you're on the boat. But so they was up top side. I was up there as the lookout. I wasn't a gunner. We had a gunner up there and lookout, and also the deck. And the guys was out there swimming, and I had to look out for ships on the horizon, but I also had to look out for sharks to make sure nobody get ate with sharks. Or not ate with sharks, but eaten by sharks, right? And they told us, they said, if you see a shark attacking somebody, shoot the person. And I was like, damn, yo, really? You ain't even gonna give them a chance to try to make it? Just go ahead and shoot them. That's why I didn't get my black ass out there in that water, because you ain't finna shoot me. So anyway, they was out there swimming, and this water was beautiful. I mean, I don't know if you ever been to the Bahamas. I mean, I've never actually been to the Bahamas as far as a tourist. I've only been out there with the military, and was always working. But that water is so beautiful, so clear, and so blue. It's amazing. And so when I was up there looking out, man, I could see like from maybe 100 feet down, man. The sun was up. It was like noon, and it was crazy now. So I'm watching these guys swim and stuff, and you can see stuff swimming around in the water with them, right? And the craziest thing, man, scared the shiznizzle out of me. For real. And I know exactly what it was, but it still scared the shiznizzle out of me. This big ass nurse whale comes swimming up. Look, I guess it was curious about what was going on. So it swam up. It was a little nosy, and it took off. Now, that's how fast it happened. But for me, it happened in slow motion, because I was like, oh my God, these dudes are getting ready to be ate by the Loch Ness monster, because it left, where is it, Loch Ness? Scotland, swam way over here, and now it's gonna eat some of the guys on the boat. This thing was huge. I never seen a whale shark in person. I only seen a whale shark on TV. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm sure it's the same thing for you. You probably ain't never seen no whale shark in real life up close in the wild before. I mean, I saw that and I damn near lost my mind. And I was looking at the gunner, and the gunner saw it, and I was like, man, don't shoot them fools, you know? And he was like, man, I ain't gonna shoot him because it looked like he's going back down. But oh my goodness, I saw that thing, I said, and that's why I don't get in the water. That's why. Sitting up here swimming in the ocean. You know, I'm sorry. If you can't tell, I'm black. And I didn't get in the water because I can't swim. I can swim like a fish. I can swim. But I ain't swimming with a whole bunch of sea creatures, and I don't know what's down there. Somebody see my black ass wiggling around in the water and thinking I'm a delicacy. I'm not trying to hit. I am not trying to hit. So that's my story right there. Well, I got the foundation down, put up the basic walls, and I'm getting started. That's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. And check out my next episode when I continue on my tower. And until next time, this is Minecraft with Mr. Do Right. Later.